Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you, well, not really live, I'm live, but coming to you from Whitefish, Montana. So today I wanted to just tell you a little bit about how to set up your Cling red rubber stamp set. So when you get it, it's going to look like this, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, what do I do? Well, there are instructions, pictures instructions in here, but it's a little more complicated, I think, than the way I'm going to show you. So let me just flip cameras so I can show you how to do it. So you take your stickers and your stamps out, set your case aside. All right, so we have our stickers, we have our stamps. First thing you want to do is take your stamps out of the red rubber so that it is just the stamps. There's really not a whole lot you can do, and make sure you don't tear them. This one comes out like that. There's not a whole lot you can do with the edge, so I just usually throw that away. I used to keep it and put my stamps inside of it to help me make sure that I have all the stamps in the set, but it really was a challenge to get the stamps out of it and then to put them back in it. So by happy accident, one of my teammates who was in a class did something differently than what I said. She misunderstood what I said, but by happy accident, it was the best thing ever. So I'm going to show you her happy accident in misunderstanding what I said and show you how it's way better than having this. So I used to stick this in here by pulling this off. And then it was just more of a, this isn't sticky, but just the fact that it was a moist sponge type thing. Let me just take this off. It stuck in here like this, and then it didn't come out, okay? But it's hard to put the stamps back in perfectly and to then get them out again. So by happy accident, this is what happened. So the first thing you'll do is one side is a solid sheet and the other side has an area where you can split it. So you're going to take this and you're going to peel off these two pieces, and then take the stamp that looks like that, peel off this backing, and you're going to center it on here. Excuse my head if it gets in the way. And I'm going to turn on my light so I can see better. And then you stick it on the sticker and you peel it off. You get it as closely as you can. Is it going to be perfect every time? No, I am sad to say, unless you are a super duper perfectionist and you can make it happen, then it won't be perfect every time. And once you stick that stamp, that foam part onto the sticker part, it's stuck. Don't try and peel it up. You will tear up and damage your stamp, the foam part of it. So mine is not perfect. It's a little bit high, but I'm okay with it. So I'm going to set that down, and then we'll do another one. So then you'll go through all of your stamps like this and put them, here we go, put each of the stamps onto the stickers. And you want to make sure to center them as best as possible. So I look, so this is a straight side, so typically I will look at where the straight side is. I will set my edge down and then lay it down so that when I pull it up, it is nearly perfect. All right, and then we have the deer here. So this stamp set is the Regal Reindeer. It carried over from the fall mini catalog, and I just decided to use this one to share with you all on how to do this. It was the one that I saved, and I decided it was time to finally do it. I have some Christmas invitations I need to make for a company, so I wanted to make sure to have all my Christmas stamps ready to go. So we're going to set this, the long edge down like that. And so you'll find that you'll get it a lot closer if you do it by doing edges. All right, and then we'll peel this one up. So this one has Peace on Earth and Merry Christmas. And then wishing you a wonderful season filled with all the good things that warm your heart and lift your spirit. And again, I'm going to line this up like that and pull it over. And I'm getting pretty close, so it's working pretty good. It's not always perfect. There are some times when I may be rushing and so it doesn't quite get done as well. And then if it is way off, I just trim it, and I just keep in mind when I'm stamping that that one is not smack on. All right, so this one I'm going to line up this way at the bottom, and then along the side over here, and then down. So the larger the stamp, the more time you need to take in laying it down. But I got that one pretty good. So taking your time, laying it out, making sure that you have it where you want it, because again, once it's down, it's down. You're not going to get it to change. All right, once it's stuck, this is super sticky, and they're not going anywhere. All right, and then this side is pretty sticky. This side is pretty sticky as well, so that it will stick to the clear blocks. So this one is a really big one, so I'm going to start at this end, and I'm going to make sure his back is where I want it, like that. So far I'm doing pretty good, probably because I'm going slower than I normally do, because I want to make sure to show you how to do it properly. So here we go. All right, and there we go. Oh, that one's just a little bit off. You can see I have a little bit edging there. So when it's little like that, I just keep it so that when I'm stamping, I see that and I know, okay, I need to move it over just a touch. All right, so then we have some really itty bitty ones, which the itty bitty ones are usually pretty easy to put on there correctly. And this is like a little ground, like that. And then we have this little one over here. And these are some little stars. And again, I just try and make sure I get my edges on there properly so that I don't have it misaligned. But if you do have it misaligned, I would recommend leaving those edges there so that you can see it. So when you're stamping, you know, oh, it's moved over a little bit this way. Let's move it back a little bit, just to help you with lining things up. Ooh, I got that one off. See, and once it's down, it's down. So now I know my star is going to be a little bit off. And then this one is a little rabbit, a little winter rabbit to go with our deer. Oh. So you want to make sure not to have that sticker pop up. Mine just popped up, so I had to go to a different angle to get those papers off. And you can see this is already way over, so you want to make sure that you've got this on there. All right, so now we've got those. Now what you're going to do with this is you're going to take off this paper. So it's sticky on this side, all right? And you're just taking off this wax paper. Then you're going to bring back your case. And I like to, because you have your name there, I like to flip this over like that. And I usually lay it as close to the edge as possible and then lay it down. All right, and then I leave it like this. Don't take off this backing because that'll make the whole thing sticky. So then on the back it looks like this, where it says the Regal, it'll say the name, and then it shows you the stamps. And then what I do is I lay the stamps in, whoops, Benji. I lay the stamps in like that, and this way now I still know what I've got, making sure in a class that I get all my stamps back, but I don't have all that red rubber in here. So then I can make sure and I can easily grab the stamps that I need when I need them. Because these are called the cling stamps, you want to make sure when you're pulling them up that you are careful with how you pull them up. If you pull them up by the red rubber, you can pull off the rubber from the foam. So let me just show you in a moment. So I just put these all back where they show, that got flipped over, where they show to go. And so then when you are trying to pull these up, you want to make sure to get your thumbnail under there, or on your take your pick tool, you can flip it to your flat little spatula part and slip that under there, because you want to make sure to pull it up where you are getting under the sticker. Because if you pull on here, you can pull apart the red rubber and the foam. So make sure you are careful. And when you stick it down onto your, let me just grab a smaller one. When you stick it down onto your block, it's going to stick. It's not going anywhere. But when you pull it back up again, you want to make sure to slide your fingernail or slide your take your pick tool up under there to pull it, because I have pulled this apart and then you tear it. So you want to make sure not to do that. Sorry, we have somebody thinking she can join us in our little video. So that, my friends, is how you put your stamps along with your stamp set. Now this one also has the dies, and what I do for that is I buy from Amazon, I buy these 5x7 magnetic sheets, and then I take our Stamp and Seal Plus, which is the blue one, and I run it down the edge like this. Let me turn my light back on. Here we go. Oh, why is that not? Huh. There we go. Nope. Oh. Wow, is that too slick? These are brand new. I wonder, let's see if it'll work on this side. There we go. So now you get a little lesson in running these forward. This was not the lesson I intended in this video. Here we go. You have to lift that and pull it so that it goes all the way around, and then we can put it back on. And I laid it right on there. Shame on me. All right, so let's try this again. So we've got this running. Wow. All right, let's get a different one so that I can show you how this works without a hassle. I'm going to open up a new refill because that one is going to take a little while to get sorted out. So we're going to take this out, refill it. I'll use that. I just need to get it to run. There we go. There we go. Let's try this. So there. Now it's sticking. Why is it? I have never had this problem with the Stamp and Seal, so I am just in shock. So normally I put it on this side, but this is a much slicker side than the ones I used to get. I used to get the ones from, I used to get the vent covers. What is going on? Alrighty, here we go. I used to get the vent covers from Home Depot, and so I always use the other color. I do not know. This is interesting. Sorry about the hassle. This was supposed to be a quick little video. All right, so, and then I do a big X across it because I want it to stick, and then, wow. There we go, and another one there, and I don't know why this is doing this. There we go. Wow, these are different magnetic sheets. So then I take the magnetic sheet and I stick it in here, usually white side down, but let's see how this works. I'm guessing it's going to be magnetic on both sides, so it probably doesn't matter, and maybe I'll even like it better with it like this. So here are some grounds, so then I just stick all of them. Oh, goodness. It's not magnetic. So we need to figure out something else. Where are my magnetic sheets? So I keep my magnetic sheets in here. And I'm going to see if we can make it work better this time. Or not. So I'm going to have to use a little bit of ingenuity here. All right, I'm going to have to figure it out. But let me just tell you, it usually goes in there like that. And then we'll just lay these on here. I have no idea what's going on. I have never had that happen. Of course, it's happening on video. I don't have another stamp set to set up, so I can't even re-record this. So you get the real June making mistakes, showing you how to just keep going and not worry about it. So here we go. So we have these, and we have this one. Let's see. Here we go. And then I just have to kind of, we just have to kind of work it out and figure out what each of these things are. But I just get them all on here. There's a box, there's a present, there's a star. I'm not sure what these are. I'll have to figure it out. There's the rabbit. Here's some little dots, probably for Christmas lights or a chain. We'll have to see. But anyway, so then this would be stuck down in here, and I'm just going to have to figure out how to get that stuck down in there, because like I said, these are new sheets, but this side is not magnetic. So now you know, because I figured it out for you. This side is not magnetic. This side is, so I'm going to have to roll off all of this, because it will roll off. So I'll just be rolling off all of this and then figuring out why the Stampin' Seal is not working on this side. Oh! Oh, I just remembered. They're self-sticking. That's why it's self-sticking. I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. Did you discover that? I'm brilliant. It's not working because it's not supposed to work. The vent covers, you have to put the sticky stuff on the other side. These, however, are self-sticking. And so there. All right, I knew that. I was testing you. Could you tell? All right, well, I trust when you watch this movie or this video, you get a great laugh out of it, and you figure out how to put your stamps and your dies into your case. Whenever I have coordinating dies, I put them in here so that they are together and I don't forget about them. That's the main reason. So now I have a completed Christmas stamp set and can work on those Christmas invitations for that company. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.